Good morning, Instagram. How's it going? I hope you guys are having an amazing morning so far. It looks like it's getting sunny outside. I am so excited to get some sun in my life. Anyways, I'm on here today to make some chocolate plant-based protein pancakes. I thought, what a better way to start your weekend than making pancakes, right? I've been super into it lately, and I really just thought I'd come online and make some. So starting us off, we're doing half a banana this morning. I kind of like the texture, so for my friends that are gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, and stuff like that, I find that when I make vegan pancakes, they're a little bit on the drier side. I do also add avocado oil, but I just figured better texture, you don't have to add sugar, and it's sweet enough, so I have half a banana in here. And we're gonna do half of the chocolate plant-based protein, so it is whole brown rice with a pea protein isolate. So I did about half of that in there. It's absolutely amazing. Ching ching. I'm gonna stir that up a bit. We're gonna use our Bob's Red Mill, my absolute favorite. If you guys, wherever you're at, if you guys don't have Bob's, you're missing out. Gluten-free, dairy-free, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna add this in there in 1 second here. I'm just gonna do half a cup this morning. Half a cup. Okay, so we added in our flour. So for all my friends that don't eat eggs, the easy way of kind of substituting that is using chia seeds. So you get chia seeds, you do a tablespoon, and then you add 2 tablespoons of water, let it sit for 5 minutes, and then it gets that kind of buttery texture, goopy kind of stuff. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna add some in here. So again, you're just doing, I have my tripod, but it's not working this morning. We have our chia seeds, add a little bit of water, and we're gonna let that set for a second. So meanwhile, I'm gonna stir this up a little bit. I usually add water. So for everyone that wonders what I put in my protein shakes every morning that I post about, that I absolutely love, that are delicious and amazing, macronutrients on point, I typically only add water because it has enough vitamins, minerals, and nutrients where I don't really need to add like a filler like milk or almond milk. But this morning we're making our protein pancakes. I'm gonna use some cashew silk. It's absolutely amazing. No sugar, and I love it. So I'm gonna add we're gonna do 1/4 cup. Throw that in there. And I feel like from the look of it, I'm gonna have to add some water, which is just fine. So you guys can see. Sorry, my tripod isn't working, or I would show you a little bit closer up. Yeah, so here we are, stirring this up. So if you guys are ever making pancakes and you find that it's a little bit on the thicker side, like it's kind of goopy almost, definitely add a little bit more water to change the consistency of it. So for me, when I make pancakes, I want it to be a little bit on the runny side, not super thick. Like this looks a little too, like I don't know how that's
too wide, right?
How that's going to be. So I'm going to add a little bit more water here.
They're roughly the same size.
A little extra water never hurt nobody. So we're adding in so this is looking a little bit better consistency. So it's a little bit more liquidy-ish, right? A little thicker. And also, so I recently, again, Bob's Mill, my jam, he makes amazing cookies. So I don't have any dark chocolate chips, and I ran out of my Isodelites chocolate, so I'm gonna add a little bit of this in here. I know it sounds a little weird. Cookie dough and pancake mix, does that even really go? Well, today, it's going all together. So as far as sweeteners and stuff go, I don't really add any sweeteners. My protein plant-based stuff has enough sweetener from the butternut squash, and it has spinach and all that good stuff in there where I don't really need to add any sweeteners in here. So I think that'll be good. So we're at a little bit of a thicker consistency, thinner, sorry, my mistake. Thinner consistency. So I do find at times though when I do use it, yeah, that's not too bad. And don't forget to add a little avocado oil or oil, whatever kind you use, coconut oil, any kind does work. You just want to add a little bit in here so it just doesn't stick and get dry. My jam, ching ching, my jam. So we're gonna add a little bit in here just to help with the texture and stuff like that and get that going. So we're just gonna stir that up here quickly. So we're just gonna stir that up here. See, that's looking a little bit better in here. So we're gonna get that flowing and going. And while we're here, I'm gonna take my amazing energy boosting, goodness. So typically in the morning I have tea, I have rooibos or Earl Grey or Tetley's just to give me a little bit of kickstart in the morning. Now that the weather is colder outside, I find that I definitely need that little boost of energy and stuff like that. So I'm going to take my plant-based adaptogens to give me that extra life while I make these. Awesome. So loud. Anyways, sorry guys, we have people here and everyone's talking super loud. Nobody listens, but that's all good. Anyway, so I'm going to take my plant-based adaptogens to give me a kickstart in the morning instead of having coffee or tea or anything like that. That's typically what I usually have, but I'm trying to resort to something that has no sweeteners, no preservatives, no chemicals or anything in it. It just has green tea extract and yerba mate. So if you guys have never heard of that, it's equivalent or even stronger than coffee and caffeine put together. So I'm just going to mix that up in here. Get that going and going. So I have officially heated up my pan. And we are gonna get started. So that's looking pretty good. Consistency is looking pretty good. So I'm gonna quickly make these and then I'll post the picture. I almost said video. Post the picture later. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.